Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna do this stitch. The stitch is not reversible. This is the back and this is the front. Has only 2 rows repeat and it goes really fast. If I move too fast in this tutorial, please slow down the speed of the video, and especially for those of you that you are beginners. Okay, for this stitch we're gonna chain multiples of 8. So I have here multiples of 8, and after you chain those multiples of 8, you're gonna chain 3 more. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna skip the next 4 chains, 1 2 3 4, and in the 5th chain, yarn over the hook, we're gonna go in there and we're gonna do a double crochet, and in each chain until we finish this row we're gonna do double crochet. So move to the next chain and do double crochets. This row is gonna be double crochet in each chain until we finish. Well, this stitch is gonna eat a lot of yarn, so if some of you have enough yarn or you want to get rid of yarn, you can use this stitch. You can do an infinity scarf, you can do a pillow cover. I'm sure you can come up with many things to do with this stitch. So I will try to hurry up. Well, having only 2 rows repeat this stitch, it's very easy, it's not complicated, this stitch. And I think it's nice if you work for a pillow cover to do a little bit stiff, somewhat a little bit hard, the yarn that will stay well, it's not gonna flip those things. And still I don't know how to name this this stitch. Many of you in the live stream last time we did in June, you said that it looks nice, or the name should be Bowtie or something like that. But I'm sure many of you, you're gonna look at the stitch and you're gonna say it looks something different. Doesn't matter. Okay, we're at the end. The last chain, and we're gonna do a double crochet. So we did double crochet the first row. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna chain 3, 1 2 and 3, turn your work, and the next stitch, this one here, yarn over the hook, we're gonna go in there and do a double crochet, move to the next stitch, double crochet, and now what we're gonna do in the next double crochet, this one here, we're gonna do 5 double crochets without finishing the double crochet. So we gonna do a front post double crochet without finishing. So you go around that and you're gonna pull up a loop, leave the loop there, and go back again and do 4 more front post double crochet without finishing. So we have how many? 3. And the 5th one. And now we're gonna yarn over and pass the yarn to the first loop, this one, the next loop, and you're gonna do like this until you close that, all the loops. So now into this space here we're gonna do 3 double crochet, and this time we're gonna finish the double crochets. So 1, go back again into that space and do the 2nd and the 3rd. Okay, and the next double crochet right here we're gonna do the same what we did here. Yeah, so yarn over the hook, you're gonna pick up that double crochet, and you're gonna do in there 5 front post double crochet without finishing. You go back again, the 3rd, 4th and the 5th. And now yarn over, and you're gonna pass the yarn through the first loop here, and then yarn over the next loop, and so on until you finish all the loops. So we finished the first in here. So yarn over the hook, and you see I push this down, and you will see the next double crochet is here. So in the next 6 double crochets here, in each stitch you're gonna put a double crochet. So you go to the next double crochet, and you're gonna do a double crochet, and you're gonna finish the double crochet. Move to the next stitch, the second double crochet, the third, the fourth, the fifth. So we have 6 in total, yeah. And next stitch 6. So we have 6 double crochets in there. So yarn over the hook. Now the next double crochet right here, we're gonna do the same what we did with this thing. So in the next double crochet, we're gonna place in there 5 front post double crochet without finishing the front post double crochet, yeah? So this is the second, the third, fourth, and the fifth. Okay, and now yarn over and pass the yarn through the first loop once, yeah, the next loop, and so on until you finish all the loops. Okay, and now in this space here, we're gonna place in there 3 double crochets in this space. So 1, go back again for the second double crochet, and the third. And now into the next double crochet here, we're gonna do 5 front post double crochet without finishing the double crochet. So you go in there, and you're gonna go for the second, third, fourth, and fifth. And now yarn over, pull the yarn to the first loop, the second, and so on until you finish all the loops on your hook. Yeah, so we finished the second in there. So the next double crochet is gonna, into the stitch, we're gonna do double crochet in each 6 stitches. Yeah, so yarn over the hook, move to the next double crochet, and do a double crochet. Move to the next stitch, double crochet, and you should have 6 in total. Move to the next stitch, double crochet. How many did we do? 3. So we have 3 more to do. So this is the 4th, 5th, and the 6th one. So now into the next double crochet here, we're gonna do the same. We're gonna place in there 5 front post double crochet without finishing them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th. And now yarn over, pass the yarn through the first loop, and next loop, next. Okay, and in this space here, right here, we're gonna place in there 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, yarn over the hook, and the next double crochet here, we're gonna do in there 5 front post double crochet without finishing them. This is the second, third, fourth, and the 5th one. Yarn over, pull the yarn to the first loop, the next loop, and so on until you finish all the loops on your hook. Yeah, so now you're left with 2 stitches, 1, 2, and the chain that we skipped in the beginning. So in the first stitch here, the next stitch we're going to do a double crochet. We started with 2 double crochet in the chain, and we're going to finish the same. So you move to the next stitch, double crochet, yarn over the hook. On the top, the chain, the top chain, we're going to place in there a double crochet, chain 3, turn your work, and now the first into the next stitch right here, we're going to do a double crochet, move to the next stitch, double crochet, and now what we're going to do, yarn over the hook. You see we have in here, we're going to go right here on top there, and we're going to do a back post double crochet. So where we're going to go, we're going to go right here, yeah, right there. So you're going to do a back post double crochet. You're going to skip the next 3 double crochet. You're going to skip this 3 double crochet and right here on the top there, yeah, right there, you're going to do a back post double crochet. And the next we have 6 double crochets, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So in each one you move to the next double crochet right here, and you're going to place a double crochet, move to the next stitch, double crochet, and you should have 6 double crochets, yeah. Move to the next stitch, double crochet, double crochet into the next stitch, double crochet into the next stitch, and the last one here, the 6th one, double crochet. Okay, now you see you're gonna go right here where you finish closing all the 5 you know, front post double crochet. So you're gonna go right in there, yeah, and you're gonna do a back post double crochet. You skip these 3 double crochets and you go right in there, on top where you close those 5 front post double crochet, and you're gonna do a back post double crochet. And now you have the next 6 double crochet in each stitch. For the next 6 stitches, in each stitch you're gonna place a double crochet. So this is the second row that you're gonna repeat. So we have 2 more double crochets in there. Well, this row is very easy. Okay, so we finish. We have 6 here. So again, we're gonna go right there on top where we close those loops for those front post double crochet. So you're gonna do a back post double crochet, skip these 3 double crochets, and you're gonna go right there on top, yeah? And you're gonna do a back post double crochet, and you are left with 2 stitches and the chain, yeah? So you're gonna place in each stitch a double crochet, and on top of the chain we're gonna do a double crochet. So you're always gonna finish with these 3 double crochets. You start with those and you finish with those. Again, you're gonna chain 3, turn your work. It's gonna look like this. Don't worry, you can you know, they can stay pretty nice. So now yarn over the hook. The next stitch you're gonna do a double crochet, next stitch double crochet, and now in here yarn over the hook. Remember those 3 double crochet that we did between these things. So we're gonna pick up the first double crochet here, yeah? So in this first double crochet we're gonna place in there 5 front post double crochet without finishing them. It's not gonna, it's important when you do those 3 double crochet to do them a little bit you know, loose or whatever, not so small. And the 5th one catches. So now yarn over and pull the yarn to the first loop, pull the yarn to the next loop, and so on. So this is one of the row that you're going to repeat, and then the last row that we did. So yarn over the hook. In this space here on the top here, we're gonna do 3 double crochet. So when you do this, make it a little bit loose somewhat, or tall, because that is gonna be the ones that you're gonna work with. So now yarn over the hook. So we did in this 3 double crochet, we worked in the first one. We're gonna skip the one in the middle, and the last one here, the double crochet, we're gonna do the same 5 front post double crochet without finishing them. So this is the second, the third, fourth, and the fifth. Pull the yarn to the first loop, and the second. Yeah, this stitch is a little bit finicky until you get the hang of it, you know. Okay, so we finished that there. Yarn over the hook, and we have the next 6 double crochets. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you go into the next stitch, and you're gonna do 6 double. Well, I'm gonna do a double crochet in the next 6 stitches. Okay. Okay. So now you're gonna repeat yarn over the hook. You go to these 3 double crochets here in the middle. You're gonna work with the first one, and you're gonna skip the next one and the last one. So you go to the first one, and you're gonna do in there 5 front post double crochet without finishing. And the 5th one, pull the yarn to the first loop, the next loop, next, and so on. And now into the space here on top, you're gonna do 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and the third. And now you're gonna skip the next double crochet, and in the last one there, the third one, you're gonna do the same 5 front post double crochet without finishing the front post double crochet. So we have 3, 4, and the 5th one. Pull the yarn to the first one, first loop, second, and so on. Okay, so now you're gonna do into the next 6 stitches, you're gonna place in each stitch a double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yarn over the hook, and now we're gonna go to this 3 double crochet. We're gonna pick up the first one, and we're gonna do 5 front post double crochet without finishing the double crochet. Well, the front post. Pull the yarn to the first loop, then I'm gonna do this. Yeah, it's a little bit finicky, this row, yeah, but it's nice. So yarn over the hook into this here, you're gonna do into the space there 3 double crochets. So now you're gonna go where we did this, the last one, the 3rd double crochet in there, and you're gonna do the same. You're gonna place in there 5 front post double crochet without finishing the double crochet. So we have 4, and the 5th one. Okay, and now you're left, like I said, with 2 stitches, 1, 2, and a chain. So you move to the next stitch, and you're gonna do a double crochet, move to the next stitch, double crochet, and on top of that chain right there, you're gonna do a double crochet, and again you're gonna chain 3, and you're gonna repeat the row. So you're gonna yarn over into the next stitch. We're gonna do a double crochet, next stitch, double crochet, and now you're gonna go right there where you close those loops. You're gonna place there and you're gonna do a back post double crochet. You're gonna skip these 3 double crochet and you're gonna go right there on top where you close the other side, and then you're gonna do 6 double crochets in here, into the next 6, move to the next 6 stitches. You're gonna place in each stitch a double crochet, and these are the 2 rows that you're gonna repeat on and on and on. So now again you're gonna go right there on top where you close those loops, and you're gonna do a back post double crochet. You're gonna skip this 3 and you're gonna go right there, and so on. So now you're gonna do the 6 double crochets, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So in each stitch you're gonna place in there a double crochet, yeah, I think this one looks nice for a pillow cover. So now again, yarn over the hook, you're gonna go right there on top where you close those loops with the front post. Skip this and you go right there, you see, right there on top, and you're gonna do a back post, and you're gonna the next 2 stitches, next stitch, double crochet, next stitch, double crochet, and on top of the chain here, right there, you're gonna do a double crochet, and you're gonna chain 3. The first stitch, the next stitch right here, you're gonna do a double crochet and double crochet into the next stitch, and now you're gonna go to these 3 double crochets that you did. So in the first one, the first double crochet right there, you're gonna place in there 5 front post double crochet without finishing them. So 3, 4 and the 5th. Pull the yarn to the first loop, and then I'm gonna pass through all the loops, and in this space here on the top you're gonna do 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3. So now you're gonna skip the next double crochet here, and in the last one you pick up and you do 5 front post double crochet without finishing. 2, 3, 4 and the 5th one. Pull the yarn to the first loop, and so on. This is well, this one, like I said, this row it's a little bit finicky. So now you're gonna move to the next to do the 6 double crochet. 1 2 3 4 5 6. In each stitch you're gonna do the double crochet, and then you're gonna move to this 3 double crochet, work in this one, skip the next one, and in the next you're gonna place how you say, 5 front post double crochet without finishing. So this is it. This is the back, and this is the front. Don't worry, this, because you work and you hold the work some way, it's gonna kind of flip. That's why I said if you want to do a pillow cover with this, do it with a little bit stern, that is rigid a little bit, the yarn, that will stay will not flip these things. This is a little bit hard, a little bit rigid, this this yarn, the pink one, so it's, you know, kind of stays, doesn't move. Yeah, well, this is the stitch. I hope you enjoy. give it a try. You might like it. For a hat, it's nice to do this, so give it a try. Well, thank you for watching. Have a good day.